and not spending and letting her know what I'm at least working on or whatever. Because she was my friend prior. We talked and I would cook dinner at least twice a week. She would come over and get a plate because she worked for me, and I still feel a need that I owe her. So whatever way I can find to give back, I used to. I go and she's sitting in her office, and I look down on the bookshelf, and right there, plain as day, it says, God is Red. That was the name of a book. Remember, you know how I've been telling you
about the coloring. Yeah.
I just was like, oh my God, what do I do with this? Just keep taking pictures and believing.
That's what you have to do. It's the reinforcement of faith to let you know I'm in the right direction. I'm in the right place. And I can tell you that because it's awareness I had to come to. Mine comes in numbers. My house, 1504, adds up to 10.
And my numbers are 11. And I say that we are the binary code. We like a computer program.
Yes.
I mean, realistic, a 10 is really a 1.
And a 0.
Yes.
Binary.
And yes, Miss Gwen, and the numbers just keep coming to me, the doubles,
I do this, and a lot of people be saying witchcraft.
But did you see what Portia said to me when she saw my cards?
I don't care.
I know.
I don't care.
But
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I do tarot too.
I don't care what people think, and it's not. And I look at it very different
to
myself. Wow, Miss Gwen. The meaning of 1111. The number brings you the urgent message that your thoughts are manifesting instantly.
You see what I'm saying?
So keep
confirmed
your mindset focused.
You see what I'm saying?
Upon your desires.
He never leads us wrong. When we get with the right people, it's connections that just flow and they flow and they flow. Now, why did I bring that book? Why did I want to offer it to you? Why did I want to open it to you? Then ding goes the bell.
But Miss Gwen, and that's the technology that I'm realizing that it once we come, we're gonna be getting confirmations on the spot of time.
All the time. And it's gonna happen miraculously, quickly.
So you don't think I'm weird, Miss Gwen?
Please. No. We all have that part that people just don't understand. I'm always being misunderstood.
Me too.
I was raised that way. Always being misunderstood. And it's time for the people that have been misunderstood
to be understood.
There you go. And God said
that we've been.
God done told me use my voice. I done had several people telling me in my podcast I'm gonna have women. What? How did I know that? Now look who I'm meeting.
That's what happened.
And it's gonna be very prosperous. I was already told that. See, these are things why I tell you, and I've disciplined myself. I said, well, I know I'm looking for partners. So I stay calm.
Right.
And see who rises. Because that's what you want to look for. You want to see someone with integrity, know what they're doing, pouring on, responsible. Let's get this done. You don't want, well, blah, 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 blah.
And talking. And we gotta get going. I'm a doer. The day every time Mr. Alter talk to me, I take notes, I go home and I execute.
That's
so I can come back and have something to talk to him about. I know he old, and I think he got good intentions.
Oh, he has a lot.
And he is very smart.
A wealth of knowledge.
And he just need to be digitalized so that he can ease up on life a little bit. Like I was like, I want to show you how to deposit your checks so you don't have to run to the bank with your cell phone, Mr. Allen. Something simple as that.
Thank you.
To come to find out that they got classes right here, tech classes.
Yes, they do. 5 o'clock in the evening.
I might have to get him to commit to coming, and I'll come with him.
Thank you, partner. Share. Dr. Barbara, let's go back to her class. Remember, she said volunteer, but volunteer how?
Well, I'm
Volunteer so it gives value not only to the person but to you.
right.
So if you volunteer an hour to spend with him in the class, imagine what the turnaround is going to be. Volunteer so that it gives value not only to the person but to you.
Right.
I understood that class. That class was a gold mine, but it's another gold mine that we got to find a channel to tap into.
So yeah.
And what you're saying with that, yes, but I see how it just moves money around. You're still saying we still got to have something flowing in that increases it.
Right. Like if we want to do that to get money coming through the door, but ultimately you can't just you gotta bring something in.
Washing the wash over and over and over and over.
Yeah. But it's ways to gain the system. But I know having good credit, you can get your business credit cards, you can get lines of credit.
That's what I'm gonna need to find. I can't find my EIN paperwork. That's what I'm looking for. And I got it somewhere in my stuff.
Your stuff, but you can also I think you could call the IRS and get the number again. You don't even have the number, you don't know the number.
I don't know.
You might be able to call the IRS and get the number.
And see, that is another thing.
Are you sure? Did you send it to yourself via email by any chance?
I probably did, but what I'm gonna say with that is where I sent it. I've been cleaning out emails.
Sure this man ain't called me. Where's my other phone?
Yeah, it is 1. What time were they supposed to show up?
He said around 1:15, 1:30 he would call my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make sure the volume.
We talked at 10, so he said around 1:30. And for whatever reason, my
So when
you want to come back tomorrow here?
Just
like this.
Definitely.
Let me go look. I don't know what happened, but when I got here today, my reservation, she said she couldn't see it. And I added more time to it this morning. So she locked us in. She got me here till 3 today.
Okay.
But I might go see if we can stay longer because I don't want to go home until that's every day I want to know that I'm making a difference.
That's what we got to do. That's why I say let's commit to coming. I mean, even with Portia, when she was coming, it was more focused on what she was trying to do. I mean, even though she would say, let's pull out and work on your stuff, it wasn't effective. I want something effective where if I have a problem, you are the resource. You help me resolve that problem. So when I leave, I know how to go back and do that on my own. And I didn't get that. And then the days got interrupted with other things. I wanted to
ask you, do you think she has a learning disability? Because it seemed like she might be intimidated with reading and writing on some level. Do you think maybe she could be more artistic but less analytical
and yeah, most definitely. Because certain words challenge her. Simple words, simple things. What did I ask her? References. Did I say references or what did I say? Something. And she said, what do I mean? It was a word. And I figured she would, yes, it was the word references. Do they have references? And she's like, what do you mean? So it's not fully understood the terms that we may take. You know, that's just an easy thing. References, if you're in a business mind frame, you already know what references are. You want someone to vouch for what your quality is. And she had a problem with understanding what that was because I asked her for references about something. I don't know if it was about her decorating or something, but I do know that there's a limitation on it.
Yeah.
She got in the car this morning. She called me this morning. And she says, she was going to take the shoe and she was talking about sending us the picture when she gets it set up and decorated. Going to take the tennis shoe and fill it with all these beautiful things. And then that's what's going to be part of what she's going to do. Now, when she first started it, I'm not going to do this no more. This takes too much time. She boils everything down 4 and 5 times, eliminates it, and then comes right back to it. That's what I notice her pattern is. Instead of assessing it to beginning completely. Okay, this is going to take 4 days to do. So I got to understand that it's going to take this time. I need to dedicate this time.
Right.
And she has too many interruptions. She got everything packed in the car and realized she had to go take her son to a doctor's appointment who was 21 or 20. So she unpacked the car. I said, no, I would leave that stuff in the car. You got your husband's car, the SUV. So she unpacked all of it to take the son to the doctor's appointment. Now, mind you, she was on her way to go set it up all the way to Linden to go set it up for the girlfriend in her house. So when the girlfriend come home, she'll see the tennis shoe with all the goodies in it.
But she's spending all her money and she doesn't have a job right now, right?
Mm-mm. You see that process. That's why she didn't want to be treasurer when she was talking about somebody that. No, she's not good with money. No. So I don't understand how she's talking about running a home for children and you be the president. You get what I'm saying? So how are you going to frame yourself if you don't work on the weaknesses? We have to work on our weaknesses. Mine is, I don't care about getting in front of people, but I will. I've been a manager, supervisor forever. So I know how to talk in front of people and relate and connect to people. So I don't have a problem with it, but I just don't do it. Partly because it's probably my eyesight, the consciousness of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was hit at age 13 in the eye with a little rock. And so that damaged my vision on that side. And now it's glazing over, scar tissue, that type of stuff. That's why you get that white look like I have a different eye color almost.
Mm-hmm.
So it's partly that I don't get on in front of a camera. And I know that. But I don't let that affect me. When I'm trying to get something across, I'm going to get it across. And I know there's different things I can do. I can wear tinted glasses that cover so much of my eye, different little stuff.
That's why I was telling her it might take you to just get in the camera, find out what your best sides are.
Right.
So when somebody, once we gonna want to know,
I
got a bald spot over here, Miss Gwen. So I need to be on the left side because I'm conscious of my bald spot.
See what I'm saying?
Like
when we open up and tell what we can be accustomed to adjusting
and be like, and so I wear different color glasses to kind of,
There you go. Hey, and my favorite thing is to have my hair going to this side.
Right.
So if I'm gonna wear hair, it got to be going to this side.
Right.
That kind of takes the effect off.
Right. And that's how I feel about my
see
my
what I'm saying?
spot.
These are the things that when you work with each other, you're gonna learn. So when you take a picture or you pose, you ought to make, Kim got to be over here.
And be like, what's she doing? Yeah. We already know that, okay, this ain't Miss Gwen, right?
No.
She don't like this.
That's right. So
I get it, Miss Gwen.
These are things we're learning when you're working with people. And it's another level that she ain't on because she'll look at it as something, I don't know, inferior or even imposing on her rights. And we can't think like that. When we're trying to build, you got to give and take and know that it's a flow that comes after it. And then the benefit is where you're going. We're aiming for financial freedom.
And it just seems like she hustling backwards. And I recognize it because that is me.
Okay.
So for you to come and say, Kimberly, I'm an organizer, like she has no idea. You know?
Yes. And I'll tell you, prepare yourself so we can relax. Don't start talking about something, then we rush and trying to do it. Prepare ourselves so we can relax. When they come in, you can flow and do you, and I'm going to observe because I want to learn. And then that's how things work.
You see how easy Miss Gwen, you're going to be like, It's
We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one. Without a doubt, we're gonna do this one.
It's easy. It's just so easy. And I make them do the swab, and I just
is this water for me or for them?
Well, I did I have it there, but if they don't want it, just a little something.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It would be great. It would be great.
Yeah, because they coming from out of town and
always. That's that customer service.
That little extra.
That's what we're always gonna have. And that's gonna be the selling point. That's gonna take over Mr. Man.
The other thing is this another way we can brand. We can have labels made, whatever we do. Mm-hmm. Your water, anything could be.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So once we get there and we there, okay. So I'm trying to book just as I'm in here. I booked some room for tomorrow and for the next day. We're gonna be right in here. I have the 8th from 10 to 3. So I figured by 10 we'd be ready to come out the house now. Good. Yes. And on the Thursday I got 9:30 to 3. Okay. And one of the things I'm gonna say, Miss Gwen, that would probably be helpful is that when Sabrina was working for me, we used to get up early and go into the office. But I think that we have to have some balance and maybe saying we're going to have a cutoff so that whatever else we need to do in life, we can do it. True. And even if we pick back up at night, like you say, you want to be at night and we get up for a couple of hours to work when we not, the phone ain't ringing, when you don't have a whole bunch of distractions.
You had 10 to 3 today, right?
Yeah. Okay. And if they don't have anything else, we can stay. If we just here, we decide we're gonna get something to eat or whatever we're gonna do.
That works for me.
I want to always go back and check on Mr. Alton at the end of the day. So by the time it's getting dark, I want to get myself over there just to see him. Because he told me today he's gonna gather. He gave me some information. I'm gonna share the picture with you. Let me go in there. That they're having a Black History event or something at the Art Council. And he was like, if we got to figure out how we're going to try to get y'all connected into that. I was like, okay. All we can do is.
That is not hard. I got to start promoting that magazine, that kids magazine.
Like this one, let's go get this one off the table. I took a picture of that when the lady was talking to me about the tech this morning. Maybe we can draw some ideas out of this kid magazine.
Truly. And I do need to open that up. They charged me again yesterday. They ain't letting me go. I know I'm in a great area. I got Fort Bragg, Fayetteville, and Hope Mills.
Okay, so let's get a plan. We're going to work a couple of hours on one thing.
There you go.
And a couple of hours, or either we're going to dedicate a day on one or the other, whatever we're going to do. Because I want us to be successful.
Oh, it ain't no want. God has already told us it's going to happen. Okay, give me the library hours first.
Wednesday from 10 to 3.
10 to 3.
And Thursday from 9:30 to 3.
Okay.
It was just what was available. That's all right. And if we get here, but I'm thinking 10 o'clock, we're going to shoot for that.
I hope Mills Library.
Oh, Mr. Allen. He just makes.
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. When you have someone that is going to support you. He offered me, like I say, a bakery, but I couldn't think of a bakery with too many bugs in there. No.
Yeah. So this guy, whoever he is, do you know him, Emerson? Can you see it?
It flipped. Something flipped over. That name sounds familiar. Emerson. So at what time are we going to check on them arriving?
He said I could probably call. Maybe I'll call them by 1:30.
Okay. That's good.
Because
I
he
just said
said
check.
that he, by the time he go pick up his sister, he lives in Laurinburg and was gonna pick up his sister in
Where is your heat? I just
Is it
wanna
too
know.
hot for you?
No. I just
Oh.
don't want it to be burning anything.
Oh no, it's
Don't get it
under
close
my
to your
feet.
coat. Okay.
and he said he was picking his sister up from Laurinburg.
There you go.
One from Laurinburg, one is
Mhm.
in Fairmont, and then they were gonna make their way here.
Okay. So he's picking up two sisters.
No, one, just one.
One
He
sister.
was in Laurinburg and he was going to Fairmont to pick her up.
Okay.
So yeah, that is I'm sending you the, what is it called?
It's an event, arts council event. What day is that?
Well, I don't know yet, so that's why he told me to come by this
Okay.
afternoon, that he gonna get all the parties. So I just sent you the one guy that
Okay.
he says he's a photographer, he's into social media, and he's one of the main guys that's planning the event. So he's somebody and he's a film producer. See, Mr. He's a film producer.
Okay. This is
I'm gonna go get that one magazine.
Okay.
Because I feel like doing something a little lighthearted right now.
Okay. Well, then I can
look
open
into
that
your
up.
magazine.
Yes.
Let's kind of get an idea. So when my mind be thinking, I know what to
look for here. Okay. Where am I at? Okay. Looking. Image. Bill's Mary Studios. Emerson McArthur. No, I haven't read heard of him. No. Mm-mm. No. I don't know him. Hope it is first. Hope it is first. Hope your day is full of smiles and bountiful blessings. Oh, oh, oh. So it's the Saturday. So tomorrow a good day.
I got so many resources for you, Miss Gwen.
Yes, and see that's what I have to have. Portia used to do that when she was on Fort Bragg, and that's how I got a lot of Fort Bragg material. Let me, no, I'm looking at
The
something
other
else.
thing
Let me
we
get
can
off
get
this.
on Fort Bragg at some point if this where we need to, because we can get a visitor pass. I gotta make sure I don't walk out of here with my battery. We gonna get a visitor pass, and we can say I can say I'm an Uber driver
Mhm.
and get on there. So maybe
Well,
once a
I
month.
usually say I'm going to CPO.
Oh, okay.
That's what I usually say.
So one of the things the guy said to go to was the Parks and Recreation for Hope Mills and for Cumberland County. They
Mhm.
have all kinds of activities that are
Okay.
free for the children.
Okay. Now, what I have set up, this is my new computer. My
Okay.
old computer. Where's my bag at? I didn't transfer any of my macaroni kids over to this new computer. I think I may be using this old one until I can't use it anymore for macaroni kids alone. I need to clean some material out of it, which that's a job in itself. Cleaning material out of this computer. Okay, it's all the way over here. Get this up. But no, I don't know that gentleman. I looked at the business card. He's totally new face to me. And I see he has Colorado Springs on there.
But that's Fayetteville. That's what I saw. Didn't it say?
It has an 8-something zip code. So it is, I guess maybe he's out of Colorado Springs. What he
And live
does
here
as well.
now.
Because it has an 8-something zip code. Yeah, I pay attention to looking at the details in business cards and stuff. Because and we got to frame up how we want the business card for DNA Test Plus. Did you look up QR codes?
No, I didn't get to that yet.
I didn't either. I got home, I had to do some of them cakes, so I did at least one cake and frosted it this morning, trying to keep $1. Trying to keep $1. And then there's something I heard her say. She put info in front of Infinity for what reason? Is that her website?
Yeah, I guess just it could be info, it could be support. It could
So
be,
I'm thinking about doing info in front of Love Me in Love and see if that
what
will
you
be taken
might
for
have more
Facebook.
than one email account too. Ultimately, you can create what they call subdomains, where it'll appear that you got customer service, info, help at.
Well, you know what I'm saying. When we did the name check came up. It's about to die. Name check came up with all the websites taken. So you think if I put info in Love too, it might be available on Facebook.
So the info has to do with the email. That's separate
Okay.
from the domain.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
was that?
Yeah, that's separate. That was her email address. Because when I set up DNA Test Plus, I think I did support or something like support at DNA Test Plus, just so I can have a professional email to connect all the Google stuff, a business email versus having. I also have DNAtestplus.com, but when I bought the domain name, I transferred to get to have the professional email address.
Okay. I don't need it. I need Google. Where's Google? Google. Google. She is still trying to get me to give her some information on this. On that cake setup. She is persistent.
Who?
K West.
What she want?
She's Cumulus. That's the radio station.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. The one for the cakes. The setup at Skyview.
Oh,
she's with Cumulus Radio.
Okay.
She's the one that coordinates events.
Okay.
And she wants me and my sister to come. My sister does the donuts. I told you about that.
Yeah.
Donuts from Columbia. And my sister said she couldn't make it. So she gave her my number. And I don't know whether my sister's going to end up coming or not. Because everything has to be prepackaged. But my sister likes to make hers fresh, right there on the spot. But Cumulus Radio, that's who she works with. So I got to tie into Cumulus Radio.
Okay.
Kelly West is her name. And she keeps being persistent about me sending her my business name, everything for the cakes. And I have all that. So we got a whole lot of stuff that's coming at us, dollar. I still got to find a business name for cakes.
You better keep it simple, because even when if you get too busy, then it becomes too many words.
See, I don't want to just use Cakes by Gwen.
Why not?
That's true.
Why not? That's your name.
Well, I could do that.
And I bet you to be available.
Let's see. Name checker. Oh, that's not the one for the name checker. That's the one for the magazine. See, working off 2 screens now. I need Google. See, I'm gonna keep bouncing from thing to thing, honey, but I try to keep it organized.
I just want to pour into you today. I'm gonna be working on the stuff for Kiki, and I just want to get a clear idea on what is most important for you.
Come on, why you blank away? Come on. Oh, I haven't joined the Come County Network. Okay, yes, there's your gentleman. He's here.
Oh, he is? My neck. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Yeah, how y'all doing? Good. I mean, we done made it close.
Yes. How you doing?
Nice meeting you.
Yes. Nice meeting you too.
Shelby, this is Kimberly.
Hi, how you doing, Shelby? I do hugs. Hi, you guys again.
I'm Gwen.
Yes, I'm sorry.
And I'm going to be learning.
I'm trying to cut this phone down. These phones down. Okay, you guys can see. I have a cup of water for you. I mean, a bottle for water, because I need that.
So you would sit here. Okay.
Yeah, you could just sit right there. I'm
right.
gonna collect all of your information. I was just getting ready to help Miss Gwen. We work on her newsletter for children and just getting ideas of putting activities out in the community. I do some humanitarian kind of focused stuff too. The children is our future.
You're right, they definitely are.
And everything. So give me just 1 second. I'm gonna put everything in digital first, and then I'll use my notepad to finish. Is it too warm? I have my heater.
She has her personal heater going on.
Yeah, because I don't like being cold.
Okay, thank you, Lily.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get the rest of the information. I started collecting your information. This is my intake form, Instagram, John Graham, and your phone number is 773. No, that's not right. That went to my voicemail system. Okay. What is your mailing address that you want to send the results to?
205 Wilson Street, Laurinburg, North Carolina.
And it's LAURENBURG.
LAURIN, Laurinburg, BURG.
And the zip code.
28352.
Okay, and your date of birth.
128 51 1951.
And I can't assume anything. I just gotta ask these questions. What do you consider yourself, your race?
What am I? Black?
Caucasian, Hispanic, other, African American. Okay.
What are my options?
Right? They done named us so many different things, you know. Okay, and have you ever had a blood transfusion? Have you ever had a bone marrow or a stem transplant? Okay. Okay, sis, I'm gonna get your name now. Your name.
Shelby is spelled Shilbe.
Okay.
Thompson. Do you want what's on my ID or does it matter? Because it's Thompson McGee on there.
It doesn't matter because it's not a legal test. It's it's not gonna be going into the courts or anything. It's just for your personal. So SHILBE.
Correct.
And Thompson THOM.
SON.
Okay, and so who am I sending the results back to? To you, okay. And you have email?
I don't.
You don't use it?
I don't
So
use it.
I'll give you, do you do text?
I receive text, but I don't text.
Okay, so how you want me to give you back your results? You want me to send them to Shelby?
Shelby,
I can call and give them to you, but I want you to have a copy.
I do want a copy. That's why I gave you my physical address.
So you want me to mail your?
Do you want me to get all this, or do you want me to use your email or what?
I can do both.
How about that?
That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, do both.
Okay, what's your email?
It's Shelby SHILBE.
Okay.
Thompson. The number 9 at Gmail.
Okay, so SHILBETHOMSON. That's
THOMPSON.
It'll help. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna fill out the paper and y'all can start.
Approximately, what's the time that you say?
The time limit is gonna take about 4 to 5 days. I'm gonna get it in the mail today. So what's today? Thursday, well, Wednesday, Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking by Monday. It takes 2 days from when the lab receives it. So depending on the post office, I am going to out because I've been trying to track using the different mails, and it seems like because where we're located, everything goes to Charlotte. It takes so much longer. Even if you mail in local, it goes to Charlotte and comes back here.
Okay.
So it's real interesting. It took something 6 days to get to Texas, and I didn't understand it. So
Where's the lab?
it's in
In
Texas.
Texas.
So I'm
Okay.
going to send it out a 2-day priority. I'm definitely going to. The post office is right next door here. I'm just filling out your envelope. So when I finish up do the paperwork, y'all can be giving yourself a swab and it'll be done.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you my email address anyway, okay?
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Female. It'll at least be in there, and at some point,
right,
somebody will help you get in there.
I can get to it.
Yeah, no problem. Plus, I can send you a screenshot of the PDF and all of that. So, okay, Shelby, this one is for you, and this one is for you, Mr. Graham. You're gonna just open up the package and swab inside your cheek. Do both of them at the same time and put it in the envelope and seal it. In the meantime, I'm finishing up your paperwork.
When you say both of them at the time, you mean she and I do it at the same time. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
it's not two in there.
So you're saying, oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
two.
two
But when you
sticks.
say at the same time, I didn't know. I didn't know it was two.
Yeah.
One for each side, or
No,
what?
just you can just
Take both of them and use them both
yeah.
together.
Yeah, inside.
Together?
Yeah.
So you can pretty much go. It's like back in your gum area.
No,
right?
just right on your cheek, right inside.
But it's inside though, right?
Yeah, inside the cheek. Yeah, right there. Just yeah.
Both sides of the mouth, though. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. No, just one.
But if you want to do both, you can, right? It's gonna be the same, right? I did both. So,
And you just put it
so
in
we
there
don't.
and seal it. Put it in the envelope and seal it.
Mm-hmm. Just stick it in there. Don't touch it. Yeah.
It goes down.
That's
and
it.
It comes in contact with the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And remember, they could get DNA
I
for
know.
20
I
years.
was watching something last night where they got D. I'm like, wow, it's amazing how long DNA can,
It's
be
getting
detected.
people out of jail and all of that these days. Shelby, what's your birthday?
April 25th, 69.
And have you ever had a blood transfusion or bone marrow transplant?
No.
Today is 2. I'm in another plane here. I put 2. I'm gonna have to change that.
Trying to get right the date.
I put 2/27.
No, the date is the
Today,
A couple of years away.
the 7th. I put
You put the date for the 27 or
the
what?
day. So
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
27 of-
instead of 07, 207.
All right then.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
Okay.
How often do people use this service?
It's really very often, because it seems like whether it's a paternity test where somebody's really trying to figure out if that's their child. I even get a lot of people just wanting to know who the daddy is before they have a baby. That's a more extensive test where we draw blood, but it's recession proof. It's definitely a need for it, because even as I've been expanding my ads, there's nobody in it that between Charlotte and Fayetteville. And the phone rings every day, and people just want to know. And a lot of secrets are coming out now. Well, on both sides, mama ain't told her family the truth, and they starting to find out. And now with stuff like ancestry and stuff, if you guys decide to take, your family history to another level, those database will allow you to, if there's a match, you might have distant family members all over. And really, we all come from the same human family. We've just been sold,
So
a history. And so, yeah. Okay, so I'm done with this. Hold on.
So you got it with the SHILBE.
SHILBE Thompson THOMPSON. I'm gonna get y'all to sign this. I just want to finish one last thing.
the middle name is not important.
And I would love to see you have a copy of your license or ID.
That's just the reason you're not writing any numbers down or nothing.
No, I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it in with the lab paperwork I printed.
It's a brand new phone. I just, that's terrible. Only another couple things.
Give me 1 second.
This information is kept confidential.
Yes, sir.